So this is part 2 of how to make money online before you start as a beginner. First, in continuation of that last video, you need to understand that one of the basic foundation that you need to know about if you want to really make money online, if you want to build wealth on this internet space, is to understand digital marketing, which is all about traffic management. Yes. What exactly is traffic management? Traffic management is about moving people from point A to point B, moving people from point A to point B. What do I mean by moving people from point A to point B? Is having people in this particular point, which is these are people on the internet space, moving them to a particular platform, or if they are already on this platform can be Facebook, Twitter, any social media platform, and then moving them to a designated place where you want to connect with them. This can be your email, your WhatsApp, your website, your landing page, or where at the end of the day the overall goal is you solve their problem and then you get money from them. That is all you need to know if you want to become very successful in this internet space. You see, this little thing I just gave you is going to take you 3-4 months to master, but by the time you understand this, trust me, money is no longer your problem again. This is why I got to understand that a lot of people don't like this thing, because most people underestimate this keyword called marketing. Yes, marketing is one of the most powerful skills you can ever have in this present generation. The most successful people on earth who made a lot of money, the like of Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and the rest of them, they are not good product designers. They are not even good website designers. They are not good, whatsoever you call it. They are people who understand this core concept of marketing. Because with this in your hand, you can control the state of 1 billion people on this internet space. An average of 1 billion people. Recently, I came across a social media handle of one of content creator that I've been following for years, and the person has 1.2 billion views. Yes, 1.2 billion views in their video. Yes. Before I got to know this, they showed a project where they completed. That project should cost them nothing less than, if I'm not mistaken, 100 million or 200 million. Yes. The key thing there is, how did they make this 100 million? It's because they understand this traffic management strategy where you move the people from one platform to another, all about moving people from one platform to another to where you want them to take action, whether to buy a particular product or give them a solution in exchange for a reward. That is what they are doing, and they were able to succeed with this, moving people who are generally on the platform. This 1.2 billion is more than the population of a country. Yes, trust me, it's more than the population of 5 countries put together, but they were able to manage this 1.2 billion. If just 1% of these people get to patronize what they were talking about, or businesses place advert on this particular platform, and those businesses get to make profit, how much do you think they would have made from this particular 1.2 billion traffic? So this is why the internet has remained very powerful in this present era, that you don't need to joke with. So as I've already given you guys, this is the internet space. These are social media handle: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and then you move people from this place. This can be Google. You move people from this place to this place, and then to your website, email, social media handle, your contact, and the rest of them, WhatsApp. And then from there, you offer them a solution in exchange for a reward. That is all. So when you understand this thing, you get to understand that making money in this present generation is not hard. But putting in the work is where a lot of people have problem. They are looking for shortcut. Somebody will come and lie to you that you make money by watching videos online, or you make money by chatting with lonely people. How much will they pay you? That is pure rubbish. It's pure garbage. Those things don't work. You can actually start by learning virtual assistant and the rest of them, so that you understand the kind of problems that people have on the internet space, where you begin to build your own skill in that regard. So that is why you see the richest people on earth are affiliate marketers. They are not affiliate marketers because they are very good in certain things, but they understand this particular simple concept I just gave you. That is why when you don't watch the video before this, you can see I showed you my dashboard. Yes, those things I just do them randomly, or let me say the best way to do it, to describe it, is not really randomly. I just do them at my own free will time. That means I'm not even consistent with it. If I decide to be very consistent with that, trust me, you get to see how much you build my dashboard within the shortest possible time. So That is why you see the most successful people on this internet space, they can pick anything on this internet space and they make money with it. While you are busy jumping from one video to another, you see implementation and practice is the only secret that makes anyone perfect in this life. If you don't implement, you will not know. If you don't practice, you will not know. So building an authority is very, very important, and you can only do that when you begin to implement. By the time you start by learning, you see what you don't learn becomes a mystery. That is why people who refuse to learn always believe everything is spiritual. They attach spirituality so much to money because they refuse to learn the core concept of money. So failure to do that, you attach spirituality to money. When others are implementing, you are going to be busy praying prayers that cannot solve any problem. So understand this concept of money, then understand how you connect with the basic knowledge of money, then begin to implement some of these things, how the internet space work, the digital marketing side of it, how the relationship between traffic management, moving traffic from one point to another. This can be traced as far back as getting people's attention with content creation. That is why I see content creation has remained very lucrative. It's not about just posting random things, but getting their attention, moving them from one point to another. And that is what I do a lot on this internet space. On a very daily basis, I make such sacrifice 2 to 3 hours every day. I do that. And that is how you become perfect in it and get to whatsoever level you want, irrespective of your financial position. You must not break the bank in this present direction, but learn to invest in the right volume of knowledge, because the biggest problem with the internet space is there is a whole lot of noise on the internet space. Everybody is seeking for attention in the name of giving free information, and most of the time those information are designed to solve some dedicated problem, which at your own level you must have not gotten to that level. For my level, I can watch any video and I pick the core concept of what the person is saying. But if you are just starting, there is a 99% chance that you are going to be implementing what you don't understand. And once you begin to take that part, you are going to end up with chunks of information that cannot solve any tangible problem, which sooner or later you are going to be frustrated, because it's waste of time if you are implementing something over and over again and you are not seeing results. Trust me, you are going to give up. That is why out of 100 people that comes online to try to make money, 99, if not, let me say 90% of those people give up within the first 2-3 years. Yes, trust me, that record is there. It's 100% of what I just said now. So that is why you see those who follow the proper guide, sometimes you need to sacrifice for knowledge. Yes, knowledge can sometimes might require you connecting with somebody who is already doing well in that particular field of that thing you want to learn. And trust me, by the time you connect, it might just take 2 lines of sentence during the interaction with the person that will change the whole game for you. It happened to me when I started. I was doing things randomly until one day I came across a piece of information where I connected to the person. The person interacted with me, and guess what? He just gave me a simple instruction that I should follow, and trust me, boom, everything changed. That is exactly what I'm giving to you guys here for free. But some of you will not value it. You are going to be doing your village thing, and sooner or later you start screaming that the internet is a scam. It's not a scam. It's a reality that you don't want to accept. You don't want to follow instructions. You don't want to implement, and unfortunately, nobody will identify with you if you don't build your level of expertise and authority in that particular field. I believe you learned something in this particular video. See you guys in my next video.